and welcome to another teacher talk sessions tonight. Tonight we are going to have our 89th session, which is a really good number. We are getting closer to 100th session week by week. Alright, so tonight we are going to talk about very interesting and very special topics. Probably you heard about it, Moon, Model of United Nations, and we are going to talk about it, and we are going to talk about lots of other educational topics with our guests. And our guests, let me introduce my guest quickly, then we are going to start a discussion with her. And our guest is a head of academic department of moonturkey.com and English coordinator of Artı, Sonsuz Primary and Middle School, Merve Meral İçilensu. When she comes, we are going to start our live session with her. Let me invite her to the session, then we can start. Yes, I have invited her. When she comes, we are going to start our live session. Yes, I have invited. Okay, there she is. I have already invited, but let me invite her again. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Let me look at again. Okay. I think there is. Let me invite her again. I don't know why. I have invited one more time. Yes. Okay, there she is. Hello, Merve hocam.
Hi. Hi, how are you?
It's great. Nice to see you. Thank you. Thank you very
Nice
much.
to see you too. You're welcome.
All right then. By the way, before starting our live sessions, I would like to say thank you to accept my invitation to Teacher Talks and being my guest for 89th session.
Yay!
Yes.
Actually, thank you for having me here, and thank you for having that information need of about MUN, because it's very popular right now in Turkey and all over the world. So yeah,
Exactly.
I'm really glad to be here with you having this conversation.
Thank you very much, and I'm sure that we are going to have a very fruitful session with you, Merve hocam. Okay,
Yeah.
if you are ready, we can start because I know we are all busy, just like other people. So, are you ready?
Yes, I am. I am
Okay
very
then.
tired though.
So,
Yeah,
okay.
because today was Monday after a long holiday. Well, I couldn't have any chance to rest because I'm also in the administration, in the school.
Oh.
But yeah, after a long holiday for kids, now they are back to school, and today was the first day for them. So yeah, but I'm ready. Okay, I will try to be my best version right now.
I'm sure it will be fantastic. And by the way, yeah, this is the first day of second semester for the schools in Turkey and maybe other countries. So wish you all us good luck for
Yeah,
the new
thank you.
semester. Okay, so I know about you, Merve hocam, but maybe our listeners or audiences, let's say, would like to know about you. So can you tell us about yourself and please, and a bit about your experiences too?
Yes, of course. I'm Merve, and I'm 30, almost 5 years old. And I've been a teacher for 10 years and a mother for 8 years, actually.
Oh, nice.
And after finishing my BA in English department of King's College, I came back to Istanbul and I started to work with young learners. And then that was the moment that I figured out that I really love that field. So I studied children development in Istanbul University. And then, right now I'm the vice principal of I'm the vice principal and the education coordinator of Artı, Sonsuz primary and middle school. Yeah, that's the summary of me.
All right. And also, you are also the
The
academic
head
department of
of the
MUN
academic
Turkey.
department of MUN Turkey. Yes, that's correct.
MUN Turkey. All right.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. So, Merve hocam, let's move to another question. If it's all about you, is that all?
Well, actually, yeah, I think that's all about me for now. I don't know.
All right then.
I
Okay.
really want to keep going with academic field, actually. I want to have my master's degree and I want to register for that for the next year. But for now, I'm okay. This is me.
Okay, wonderful. Great. Okay, so Merve hocam, so let me move to another question. So, what was your or were your turning point or points in your own education?
Actually, that was the moment that I realized that I can't stop being a student. That was that
That's
moment.
nice.
And this learning is my passion. I have this eager inside me, and it's inside me asking for new information, new vision to the certain things, or no, for everything actually. Well, then education was never the same again for me.
I see. That was the turning point for you.
Yeah, that was
when you
yeah,
realized
because
it. Okay.
I realized that I'm a lifetime learner. I can't stop being a student. It can't stop. It can't come to an end. So that was my turning point, because after that, well, before that, actually, that's, I think, more important for other people. Before that, learning things could be, I don't know, could hurt. You know that feeling? Learning new things could really hurt you. It forces you, because it forces you to expand your limits. So I think that's the really point, that when you understand that you're gonna learn. You can't stop learning. You don't have to be, I don't know, you don't have to be a teacher. You don't have to do something, it's not about your professional life. You're a lifetime learner, lifetime student. So that was my turning point in my education life.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much for sharing it with us, Merve hocam. All right.
You're welcome.
So when you think about the whole your experiences in education field, and also the teaching, of course, probably you have a kind of a philosophy about the teaching. So what is your philosophy of teaching?
Well, okay. First of all, when you hear this question, it comes like, okay, something tough is coming, something difficult is coming, how I'm going to answer this. But it's really connected to the previous question's answer, actually. My philosophy is to find the eager in the student.
I see. That's very nice. Of course, that's an important point. Really, you are right. We also really need to find that eager inside the students about learning. We need to take it, take from the students to outside. Yeah, that's the really important point. All right. So thank you for the philosophy. All right. So again, it's about your experiences. What aspects of your teaching have changed by gaining experience in teaching?
Okay, first of all, I've realized that theory and practice are completely two different things. Because when you learn something in theory, it feels like, okay, I can do it, because I know it already. So what's the challenge? I can do it. But no, in practice, unfortunately, it's not like that.
Yeah, definitely. I totally agree with you.
So this is why you should be a fast thinker, and especially with young learners, and it only happens by practicing. So also experiences just made me see things other angles. So I think these are all that, of course, I'm sure there are more things that I can talk about when it comes to, the aspects and,
Uh-huh.
what they've changed by gaining experience. Of course, I can talk about it for hours, but when you think, these are the first ones that just pop up in my mind.
I see. I see. Thank you. Thank you very much. They are the important points too. Thank you very much for sharing with
You're
us,
welcome.
Merve Hocam. All right. So let's move. As we know that we have moved from 2021 to 2022. It's almost actually we are in the second month of 2022. So in this 2022, what are your expectations from it?
I don't have any. I'm just kidding. No, no, no.
Probably you have some expectations.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. All right. So, okay, I actually told you about it. I really want to do a master's degree in early
Uh-huh.
childhood education field in Boğaziçi University. So some mercy, please. Please, life, just be a little gentle on me. And, remaining healthy, becoming a bit wealthier. That's a good
Ah,
idea.
nice.
Yeah. And
Probably. We all want it.
of course, and making even a small positive impact on the world. And
Perfect.
children crying, but only happiness tears.
Mm-hmm.
And I think equal rights to every living species. These are all
Very
my
good.
expectations from
I see.
2022. But I think we are all sharing the same ideas, same feelings. And I'm just wishing these all to everyone, not only for myself.
Okay, these are really nice expectations from 2022, and I hope they will become real.
Yeah, fingers
Yeah,
crossed.
yeah, fingers crossed, hocam. All right then. Okay, let's move. Let's move a very, very important issues
Yeah.
from these issues to another issues. Okay, we all heard about it, especially from the students' part or teachers' part from all over the world. Especially, it's very popular as we know that MUN, which is Model United Nations, the kind of can we say the program or something like this,
Let's
or a
say program, no worries.
competition.
Yeah.
Okay, kind of. So it's very popular. So, and we know that you are an head of academic department of munturkey.com. So can you please give some ideas? What is MUN and what is the aim of it?
Okay. So MUN is the United Nation simulation created for
Mm-hmm.
kids, for students of middle school, high school, and university to improve their skills. So, students can develop both their 21st century competencies, such as presentation skills, critical thinking, creative thinking, also teamwork, leadership, and also their foreign language skills, actually.
I see. Okay, thank you very much.
You're
And
welcome.
so, and my next question is again related with the aim of it, kind little bit. So, what are, probably, of course, this MUN has got lots of benefits
Yeah.
for the students and for the teachers. So, what are they? What are the benefits of MUN for students' side and also for teachers' side?
Okay, so of course there are lots of benefits of it. First of all, why I really suggest to my students to, at least experience it, because it's another world, really.
Uh-huh.
It's very different. Like it's very different than the world that we have already known, that we have already experienced. It's like completely different than our daily life. But of course, it's very a lot. First of all, MUN, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but it's like Model United Nations. So a simulation for United Nations. So we can talk about three main benefits for students. First, 21st century skills for them.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the ones that I've actually mentioned on my previous answer. And foreign language, and also networking. when it comes to teachers, self-development on current issues, having different learning techniques, and networking again, I think are among the benefits for teachers. In addition, I'm thinking for both teachers and students. They will have the opportunity to see more cultures and visit new places if they, register for the MUN sessions abroad. So I think
I
these
see.
are the main benefits that they can both have.
Both have, yes,
Yeah.
yes. They are very important, the issues that we can have about by the help of the MUN. So they are really important for both teachers and for students. Thank you very much.
You're
So,
welcome.
and another point is probably not everybody can apply for it. So it's not an easy thing to do, as far as I know. And it's really, you need to have really, the strong English ability to use it over there. So, and my question is maybe about who can apply for it, what's the procedure, and this is really important. Do the participants have to pay for it?
Okay, yes. Well, actually, the answer is short. I'm sorry. Your question is longer than the answer because, middle school, high school, and university students can apply individually, or they can apply individually to be a delegate. This is what we call a person. When a person, does all the work alone, just one person is the delegate, or collectively as a delegation under the leadership of their teachers. So this is also another, techniques of the Congress. One person is a delegate. A group of people, they're just a delegation. But yes, middle school, high school, or university students can just, apply for it. Of course, like these MUN sessions are in English and some of them are in French. If you're applying for the English sessions, yes, of course, you need some language skills, but it's not something like that, I can't really mention a level of English to be able to apply there. There isn't any, you don't have to prove your English by showing them any result of tests or anything. So it's challenging, yes, because you need to do lots of researches before you apply. Yes, very. But you can apply, and you don't have to pay. There are, actually, just getting the approved by the school, because generally universities or prestigious high schools are doing these sessions. But yeah, you can apply. Not you.
Can apply for it.
Not you.
Okay, no
Well,
problem. Not me,
you
but
can. Okay, you can be the head teacher, of the delegation.
I
You
see.
can apply.
Okay,
I
all
allow
right.
you.
I can apply for it. So you mean that they don't have to pay anything to apply for the MUN?
No. Actually,
Oh,
right now, lots of congresses are just being online because of COVID. You can see lots of online sessions, and they have these Google forms. You can just fill them up, and then you are just okay to go.
perfect.
But of course, you
Wonderful.
need to get the approval.
Of course, we need
When
to
you
get the
finish,
approval.
just
I
filling the forms,
understand.
you need to see that okay email to you from the school. Yeah,
Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much. It's
you're
great
welcome.
news that it's free of charge. Okay, wonderful. And as far as I know, there are different procedures in MUN conferences. So how many procedures are there in MUN conferences, and what are their differences?
Okay, so actually, normally this is a very technical subject.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but briefly, maybe.
Yeah, okay, briefly, yes. To put it briefly, there are two of the most well-known academic procedures all over the world. One is Harvard, and the other one is Taimun. And let me tell you the main difference between them. Is that in Harvard, the final declaration is try to be reached by debating. While in Timon, the existing final declaration is try to be improved by debating.
I see.
So this is the main difference between Harvard, Moon, and Timon. Yes.
I got it. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And another point is about, let me move for about the students again. Okay. Whoever I ask or whoever I read from the internet site or websites or I don't know, kind of website, let's say, and I see that students love doing model MUN. So why do they love it? Can you just explain to us?
Yes, of course. Because MUN is fun. Actually, you know what, kids, I haven't heard it, but I've read about it. MUN is FUN. You know, kids are just making fun of it. And because MUN is one of the rare events that contribute both academically and socially. In addition to academic contributions, students can develop themselves socially at MUN, parties, gala dinners. You know, there are lots of social events when they apply and join to the MUN sessions. So they can also have fun with social events and they can learn a new world. So wouldn't you love it?
Yes, you're right. If there is a fun, of course, the students definitely they will be there.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So MUN provides a fun part also. Of course, the academic parts also the MUN provide to the students, but the fun part too. All right, thank you. We learned.
You're welcome.
Why do they like it? All right. So my next question again about MUN. So is it easy to get prepared for an MUN conference, and how long does it take to get ready for it?
Okay. So it depends on the conference type, actually. The expectations and demands of some conferences can be too high. So, for example, there are conferences that require a position paper, or there may be situations where students have to submit a work paper. So, some conferences require only reading the study guide. So in any case, each student is required to make an opening statement. So this is actually where they are.
I think, can you hear me? Hello? Hocam, I think we have a connection problem. I think Merve Hocam's connection, there's a problem. Yes. She has left. Let me invite. Can you hear me now? Yeah, probably. Sorry about it. Let me invite. Yeah, she has again. She returns back. Sorry about it. Sometimes this happens. It's not in our hand.
Hi again. I'm so sorry.
No problem. This can happen. This, you know, the technical problems always happen. So no problem.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's about all geography because, you know, we have the, the best internet, they say, but yeah, the best of best about everything. Yeah. All right.
No problem. Yeah. You are back. So this is great. So maybe we can you
keep
just
going with...
say again. All right. Yeah, keep going.
Okay, I can start from the beginning. So I
Sure.
said it depends on the conference type because they have different kind of expectations and demands, and some of them can be really just too high. And for example, there are conferences that require a position paper, and there may be situations that students should write a work paper. But some conferences require only reading the study guide. In any case, each student is required to make an opening statement, and I think this is the fun part because you are like very flexible about it. You have time, you know the issue, and there are time limits. By the way, it's all your time is always limited while you are doing the speech, and you have to think wisely when you are doing your opening statement. You have to, focus on the issue, but also you have to practice while you are checking on the time. So I think this is the fun part because actually when I was getting trained about MUN, this was my favorite part, making an opening statement. So I know the student part about it. And committee,
Nice.
therefore the students should be well prepared for the country, for the committee, and the agenda assigned to her or him. And, should read the study guide. This is a must. Make additional readings, and I don't know, prepare the required documentary. So yeah, it needs some
I see.
preparation, but it's fun.
All right. So thank you. So we should really need time to get prepared for the MUN conferences.
Yeah.
And as far as I understand, the job is not easy to do it. You need to work hard for it.
Yeah, think like that. Okay, the United Nations, even when you go and talk to someone, an adult, when you start to talk that person about United Nations, just can you imagine their reaction? What do you know about United Nations? What do we know about United Nations? What do they talk about? We know that they are old world issues, but I'm sorry.
It's okay.
There is a procedure. There is a process that you need to follow. So you are a student there, and you are a delegate of a country, and that country doesn't have to be the one who shares the same idea with you. Sometimes you have to be the one who is trying to prove something completely different than your ideas. So
I see.
you need to understand the country, you need to understand their approach to the subject. You have to feel yourself like one of them, you should be the strong believer of that subject when it comes to that country. So yes, it's really something, it's really something that you need to work before you even apply. You have to have some idea about it.
I understand. All right. Thank you. Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
Hocam. All right, so let's move to another question. Would you like to add anything else, or can I move to another one?
Yeah, we can move.
All right. So we know that there are different debating programs like MUN. So how is MUN different from other debating programs or competitions, let's say?
Yeah, I get it. Actually, they sound like they have same idea, and yes, maybe, but they are very different programs, actually, MUN and debating. Of course, they have similarities, but let's say debating and speaking skills, for example, provide similar benefits. But there are aspects where MUN differs. Like, for instance, the topics are about the world in general, and individuality is never forefront there. Committees are there to try to resolve the issues in groups. So I don't know, MUN it's very important to form the blogs, form the groups, and build the teams and develop good relations with them.
I see.
You know, debates takes place in rounds also. And there are sessions, and like each session changes on average of, I don't know, 1.5 hours.
Uh-huh.
And taking the floor and speaking at MUN is a responsibility given to the delegate. But in debate,
I see.
like each student speaks within the time and in the order assignment to him or her.
Understood. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, and also
All
MUN,
right.
you know, follows universal rules, but debates are
Mm-hmm.
not like that. They can have
I
their
see.
own rules, own procedures, but MUN cannot change depending on the country or nothing. Like there are just procedures that you have
Common
to
rules
follow.
they have. I see.
Yeah.
No, okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Merve Hocam. All right, so let's move to another point again with MUN. By the way, this is the last question about MUN, and then we will move to another questions. They are really nice also. All right.
Yeah.
How does
Okay, let's go.
how does MUN help with high school and university applications?
Okay, so first of all, we said, you know, MUN is about the world in general. So when you apply to MUN, when you are even starting, you know, getting ready to apply to MUN, you need to be, you know, following up the world. What is happening? What is going on? What are the most trend topics? Actually, sometimes you have to be following them, and
Exactly.
you have to feel ready about the world issues. By the way,
Mhm.
is there any problem with my? You can see me, right?
Sure, no
Because
problem.
I can't see myself right now, but that's fine if you can see me.
No, I can see you clearly.
Okay, so first of all, this is the vision that students should have. This is why it's very important when they apply to the, you know, prestigious universities. The universities can understand that students have the vision to see what's happening around the world, to see the topics, you know, the important ones.
Uh-huh.
And you know, like especially in Turkey, MUN now, because it became very popular, you know, we have a system, e-school, e-school, and we can, you know, share some information about the student there. We can show their abilities, and MUN became one of them. We can show them as conferences or academic activities in their e-school.
Uh-huh.
So
I
it's
understand.
yeah, it's a window opens to the world. So why not?
Exactly, exactly. It's wonderful. Yeah, it has also effect for high school and university applications. Great, wonderful. Okay, so that's all about MUN. So I think we have talked. Okay, there is a comment
Yeah,
here.
I saw it.
MUN helped me to put my academic life in order. I really appreciate all the honorable people who contribute. Thank you. Wow, nice. There's a nice comment
Yeah, it's
about
a
it.
nice comment. Yeah, and it's
Okay
true,
then.
really. Like, I
Oh,
really wish that actually, do you know the story of me meeting MUN? I was teaching in kindergarten. I think it was 7 years ago, 7 or 8 years ago. And one of my nephews, he came to me and he said, you know, I need your help about something. And I thought it would be about English, of course, you know,
uh-huh.
he needs my English skills. Then I said, okay, of course, why not? And then he said he's getting ready to apply for the MUN. And he you know, I said, what's MUN? And then he started to explain it to me, and then I saw his preparation to it. He was a high school student. He got this really nice suits, and he was getting really serious, you know, like he was the 14-year-old boy. Yesterday he was 14-year-old boy, and then that day there was a man, a delegate, standing right next to
Wow.
me, and I could see how it changed him. I could see in every way, actually. So this is how I said, okay, I really should start to dig in. What's happening there? What is this MUN? Because it really seems important. Most students don't
I
take
see.
MUN seriously. Yes, but I mean, they have to. Come on.
Exactly.
It's a new world. We cannot let them just happen, because they can't go back to their high school time, to their middle school time. They should really wake up and see what's happening around them.
Definitely. It's a really important point that you mentioned here, Merve Hocam, and a nice experience with
Yeah.
MUN. Great. Thank you for sharing here. There is a
You're
question
welcome.
here. What is it? Yes. Here is the question. Why don't you have a cooperation with European MUN?
I mean, actually, there isn't any specific reasons to that question right now. First of all, right now, COVID took the scene. It's playing its own game, and we are just watching it. Now, even in Turkey, locally, we cannot really do what we need to do right now. We need to just, apply for the online sessions. Right now, we are really like, I don't know, we paused. We are waiting for the, I really don't have the great answer for this question, but now I can say that I will start to think about it.
Okay, we are just waiting for normalizing our normal life.
Yes, we
Back to the
couldn't.
normal.
Yeah, we couldn't really. I mean, I couldn't. I don't know.
There is, what's that here? If you have a sponsor or budget, you can apply any European MUN. Yeah, probably, but the
But I
problem is
think,
finding
yeah, I
Yes,
think
yes, Hocam.
the question was not going through to a student. I think the question was to munturkey.com. Maybe that person was asking us to open some doors to these questions as a company. I was trying to answer that, but yeah, actually, you are just applying to the MUN sessions individually. You can do it like with a good mentor. You can achieve it, of course, but yeah, there are some financial issues about it too.
Definitely. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Merve Hocam, for
You're
the
welcome.
answer for the question. All right. So let's move to another part, and we like another questions apart from the MUN. I think enough with MUN. Okay. So let's move to another question. So can you tell us 5 adjectives that describe an effective language teacher as a language teacher?
Okay. Do I have to act like I haven't studied before? Okay.
No problem.
No problem. All right, then. I'm not. Actually, these are the really first 5 which popped in my mind. Really,
Sure.
this is my honest answer, and I think the most important one starts with innovative.
Okay, innovative.
Yeah,
Number
approved.
1.
Okay.
Yes, sure, definitely.
Empathic.
Okay, empathic.
Social.
Okay, social.
And patient.
Patient. And the last one?
Positive.
Positive. Perfect. Yes, 5 adjectives. All right, great. Thank you. All right. Oh, let's move to another question. We have answered the 5 adjectives. We know it about the teachers, effective language teachers.
Yeah.
Okay, so next one is, this is also a very interesting question. I wonder what are you going to say about it. And if you could have one superpower to use in the classroom, what would it be and how would it help?
Okay. I really have a good answer for that, because actually I cheated. How I cheated? I really would like to have that superpower in every field of life, not only in classroom. This is how I cheated. Because
Okay, no problem.
like I really just would love to be able to change someone's point of view.
Oh.
I'm really not talking about controlling minds, controlling ideas, not about it. I would like to just change someone's point of view. I think
I
this is
see.
really important, and I think this could really solve lots of problems, not only in classroom, but also in like every part of our life. So yeah,
Probably.
yeah, if I could be able just to, change the
The
point of
point
view.
of
Yeah,
view,
yeah.
I see.
My name. What would my name be? Come on, you tell me.
I don't know, what can I say about it? That
Like,
point of view. Point of
Paul,
view.
Paul.
Pole changer. Yeah, Paul. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, I could.
Pole changer.
I was studying on like Paul woman, but
Yeah,
no.
why not? Pole woman, yeah.
But Paul
Wonderful.
changer
Pole,
is a
yeah,
better
pole
one.
changer. Nice one. Thank you, Merve hocam. Nice superpower. Okay, good. Let's move. Let's go to another question, which is about ELT world. If you had a chance to change one thing from ELT world, what would you change and why?
Okay, it's a hard question because I'm sure there are lots of things that we would love to change. And when I think about it, I can, it just leads me to think about the methods. And the one that I like most hate, what was it? It's grammar translation method. Can
Ah,
someone please delete it from there? I don't even want to be, I don't even want to hear about it. Like, I don't want to even hear about someone is learning that method. Someone is talking about that method. So, yeah, grammar translation method would be the one that I would really delete from the ELT world. And
I see.
actually, I have a good reason for that because I think, and really, I really think most of like language teachers are thinking the same way with me.
Uh-huh.
I think like a language is a new culture, right? And is a
Exactly.
new
Uh-huh.
way of thinking. The language cannot be learned by formulas. It's a new way of thinking. So let's say the language is the target point, and teachers should show their students, should show the learners the map. So the language is the
Yes.
target, and teachers should show the map. So there are several ways, several routes going to that location, and students should try to choose the best route for themselves.
I understand. Okay. Okay. You need to delete it forever.
Yeah.
Grammar translation
Do you
method. Nice
agree?
one. Yeah, sure. Of course. Of course. I can't
I'm
say no.
asking, like, do you agree?
Yeah. Yeah, probably yes. Definitely I totally agree with you. I can't say no. All right. Thank you for this the change. All right. So let's move to another question. Probably when you always talk about your good teaching experiences in your career, but this time I would like to ask you vice versa. Can you tell
Okay.
us one of your bad teaching experiences in your career?
Okay, one of them. I really
Maybe
don't have.
challenging. Uh-huh.
I really. Okay. Challenging is another question. But when I think about like bad teaching experiences, it was a class that I took at last moment, and I wasn't really not prepared at all. And I couldn't get my head. I couldn't like gather my head. And the more I try to collect my head, from part to part, the more I sank, that circle. It goes
I
like,
see.
it really goes bad. Then I just open an educational video to the students and just let them watch the video
Watch
till
it.
the rest of the class. Yes, because I mean, I wasn't even able to speak my own language. Like everything just blown off. Do you know the cats when they see the flashlight of the car? Like they
Yeah,
just stay there like that. And I
say
was
it.
like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I was like that. And yeah, that was one of the worst cases. But yeah, I faced lots of challenging moments because one of the reasons that I teach to young learners. So I teach to first grade, to second grade, to third
Wow.
grade, not kindergarten anymore, but first grade. Yes, it can be really challenging because actually I had one advantage about being an English teacher for them because it's a new world and I can use lots of fun subjects in my class like videos, music, games, etc. This is advantage, but sometimes especially if I'm trying to just speak English with them, try to avoid Turkish when they start to be naughty. Like, because I don't want to, yelling is not my style. I can't,
I
I
see.
don't really think that it goes through. Yelling is something that you yell into the classroom and it just goes like a cloud. Never, no one can understand that yelling. So yeah, it can be challenging, but my worst memory was that.
I see. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're
And
welcome.
this question is really little bit tricky, I think, because you are also working administration part at your school. So, but I wonder what are you going to say about it, hocam? What kind of people would you like to work with? And do you think characteristics of colleagues affect the working environment? What suggestions can you give about it?
Okay. Yes,
Tough
but
question.
actually, I don't think it's a tough question. It's like I think lots of people. I don't know why I'm going down, down, down. Wait,
No, I
okay.
don't know.
I'm
It's
gonna
okay.
stand tall. Wait. All right. So I think lots of people will share my idea about it. I would like to work with people who are open-minded, easygoing,
Uh-huh.
creative, and positive. Being positive part is really important for me because I strongly think that characteristics of colleagues affect the working environment, like it affects. And I really hate sharing the environment with constantly complaining people. It just drowns me. Yeah, it's a good question. Loving my journey's life. It's a good question because like um, we spend, I don't know, 8 or 9 hours in
Ours,
our working
exactly.
environment, and this is more than we spend in our home. So even when we come home, we sometimes think that we cannot, I don't know, we feel, let's say, make it slightly less heavy. We feel like, oh my God, I wish I could have someone. I don't want to talk about our relatives, but sometimes we cannot
All
even
right.
be happy with our relatives in house, our parents,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
our spouse,
I got it.
you got it. I don't want to
Yeah.
go like that because there are lots of people are watching us. So yeah, I'm an easygoing person, but when it comes to the working environment, we spend there lots of hours. So I would like to feel peaceful, happy, and I want to feel that I can solve if there is a problem only by like talking, because this
I
is what
see.
we can do as human being. We can just
Yeah,
speak
definitely.
through things.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much,
You're
hocam.
welcome.
Okay, so let's move to another question. By the way, just a couple questions left, 2 or 3. The times fly, you know. Okay, so this
Wow.
is a nice
Okay.
question. Yes. We finish the interview and you step outside the home. And yes, exactly. And find a lottery ticket that ends up winning $10 million. What would you do? Okay, this is what you what
No,
you
okay.
would do. I understand. Just directly you would leave the section. Okay.
No, okay. Uh, all right. So I would buy a caravan with a motorcycle behind it, and I would just travel the world. That
Wow,
would what
very nice.
what I do, because
Probably, because
because I love traveling. I really love to see and learn new cultures, new places. It doesn't have to be like abroad. I really like to travel in my country too, but yeah, this is my dream. I don't know, since last maybe 10 years. Just having a caravan and motorcycle. I also ride. I'm a rider, by the way, already a rider.
wow.
So yes, I will just buy a caravan, a motorcycle behind it, and just go see the world. And good coffee, please. Good coffee with
Yeah,
me and
coffee
my
is
bike.
nice.
Yeah.
That's it. Wonderful. Probably most of the people, yeah, like to do that. That
Yeah.
right, definitely. Okay, thank you very much. And Merve hocam, probably you have read a lot of things about ELT, like academic writing, for example, academic papers. Maybe you read it, or books, or some blogs. So, what can you suggest us to read about ELT?
I wish I could answer this like read my book, but unfortunately I can't. Yeah, but I had this.
Maybe one day, why not?
Yeah, maybe one day, because I had this project with one of my friends, and he's Brazilian. Maybe he's watching us. Jota, hello, hola,
Yeah.
and he's one of the greatest teachers that I've met, actually. And he came up with this idea. He said, why not? Why we are not writing an ELT book, about our techniques, maybe, because we really, actually, this is not something new, but we were talking about learning the language like chunk by chunk, So I wish I could just my answer would be like read my book, but no. So I can say because this is really helpful in the classroom. So like 5-minute activities by Penny Earl and what was his name? Andrew Wright. This is very helpful in the classroom because it has 100 activities, 5-minute activities. It gives great ideas. And it's really fun and really easy to do, easy to apply, and kids love it. So yeah, 5-minute activities.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Merve hocam, about it.
You're
All right.
welcome.
So here is the last question of our session. Yes. Okay. Ready for it?
Yes. Okay, bring it on.
Okay,
Come on.
good. What is your motto?
Okay, so
I have no motto.
I have no motto. But do you know what? This is very funny. Like, all right, this is a confession that I really found it there. Do you see my finger
Really?
here? Yeah, it's written
Yeah.
on my wall. And it says, be brave, take risks, nothing can substitute experience.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Can
and
we
it's
get it
written
again?
there. Yeah, be brave, take risks, nothing can substitute experience.
Oh, I see. Thank you. It's a very nice motto. Okay,
Yeah.
then. Thank you very
And
much.
and it's
Thank you
really
very
great
much.
that I found it on my wall.
Oh, nice, nice. It's really nice, by the way. Yeah, it's on the wall, and we can realize that. All right. Thank you very much, Merve hocam. That's all from my side about my questions, and we have answered. Actually, you have answered really great to all the questions. So before ending our live sessions, would you like to add anything else?
No, actually, that was very fun. And I was thinking, I'm going to get excited. And after this very tiring day, I felt a little bit like nervous about it. But the moment it started, I felt your great energy, and it really turned
Thank
my
you.
tired Monday to a like fun Monday. So thank you so
Wonderful.
much for this great session, for your great questions, and it was really fun to be with you. And yeah, you're a good colleague to have in life. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Same feelings, hocam. All right, so I just wanted to say thank you very much one more time before ending our live sessions, especially for your suggestions for your ideas, and for your, especially for your precious time that you spend us here with us. That's really important. And thank you very much about it hocam. And Merve Meral İçilensu was with us tonight with Teacher Talks 89, and we had a really fruitful conversation. I'm sure that you liked it just like me. We had really fun, and that was fantastic. And we are going to be here next Monday at the same time on the same day. And wherever you are, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and take care of yourselves. Until the next time, bye bye everybody, and peace. Bye bye Meral hocam.
Bye
Bye bye
everyone.
everybody.
Bye bye.